Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. This is your host Ram with the Cricket Happening Show as usual. Well, there's not any much international matches happening right now, so what I'm going to look at is some cricket news. And cricket news, well, I have to start off with some news which was not so good as far as international cricket is concerned, because yesterday in a match which was played between the Surrey and Sussex at Arundel, the match was abandoned after 18.4 overs. It was not due to rain, it was not due to bad light, but it was due to a very, very unfortunate incident that took place when the Australian the Aussie import all-rounder Moises Henriques and the other and Rory Burns, two persons actually collided on the field. It was a ball which was it was top edged by a batsman called Stephen Piolet. It was a Tom Curran delivery. It was into the offside, but basically both didn't do the calling. Burns was actually running in from deep cover to get to the ball. Henriques was coming back. He was actually backpedaling, one could say, at point, and by the time both realized they had collided at some furious pace, and what happened was something which was very, very ghastly, as Henrique's jaw collided with Burns' cheek, and Henriques was left with a broken jaw, and Rory Burns had head and facial injuries, and both had to be given oxygen and intravenous painkillers, and finally I'm told that both are, at least, they got, both of them got unconscious, and but everything finally went well when they regained their consciousness just before after they left the field. So that was good news, but a very, very sorry incident that took place yesterday. This was happening between Surrey and Sussex at Arundel. So, but at least they are out of danger right now. So that is the good thing that that one would be really happy about. Now, that is, so I wanted to start off with that news. Other than that, well, keeping the news on England itself, well, as you know, the fourth One-Day International will be played between New Zealand and England are having injury problems. Liam Plunkett is out of the scene. There is no Chris Jordan who was injured after the second ODI. So that really, what it has done is it has opened up a space for two new players, and England have not wasted any time in giving an opportunity to the twin brothers who play for Somerset, and they are also all-rounders, I reckon. It's Jamie Overton, who is 21 years old, and Craig Overton, who is also there. So Craig Overton and Jamie Overton, I'm told, they are twin brothers, and they are the ones who are going to replace Chris Jordan and Liam Plunkett. So Somerset twin brothers coming in. They have been doing pretty well as far as Jamie Overton is concerned. I'm told he's a pretty tall bowler. He has been doing very well on the English circuit there, and he's 6'5". Let me tell you. And not only that, I was told that there is also one information that I have, that in one particular match, these twin brothers they scorched the turf, I would say, because what happened was they hit 76 runs in I would say 35 deliveries. In 35 deliveries, they scored 76 runs. This was against Yorkshire, probably not. I mean, not very far back, probably in the month of May. So, I mean, there seem to be some real ability in both of them, and that's what prompted the English selectors to go for both these Overton brothers. So it will be interesting to see Jamie and Craig Overton really bowl well and also bat well. So they are the ones who are there. And as you know, when we talk about twin brothers, one could really remember. Yes, one remembers twin brothers when it comes to it. One always remembers the Australian famous brothers who played a lot of matches. In fact, they played 104 test matches and a lot of ODIs. It's none other than Steve Waugh and Mark Waugh, were two wonderful players. And then from New Zealand, one could remember J. Marshall, the Marshall brothers. One was Hamish Marshall, the other was Jamie Marshall, if I'm not wrong. So two Marshall brothers were there, and we also know the famed Greg Chappell and Ian Chappell. But two twin brothers playing in the same, two twin brothers, now that is something which is going to be a rarity, and that is going to be something, a sort of something will go into the record history books, if at all both the brothers, Craig Overton and Jamie Overton, make their one-day international debut against New Zealand in the 4th one-dayer. So I just wanted to just touch base on that. So that is one news we have. Other than that, the other news now, I'll be taking you down to, okay, let's talk about this, that Stephen Smith of Australia is ranked #1 as far as ICC Test batting ranking is concerned. And the other news is Kumar Sangakkara of Sri Lanka, who wanted to actually quit totally after the World Cup, but he was persuaded to stay on. So once the Pakistan tour is over, there will be one, he will be retiring when India tours Sri Lanka. After the first test match, he would be saying goodbye to all international cricket when he retires from test matches too. As you know, Mahela Jayawardene has already said goodbye as far as international cricket is concerned, so it will be Sangakkara's turn to do so. Other than that, well, the news, I don't have much, nothing else to really share. Yes, one news is that, as you know, India and Bangladesh are going to be playing in the one-day internationals, one-day international series, after the first test match, the solitary test was drawn, and as far as the Bangladesh-India one-day internationals are concerned, Bangladesh will have Liton Das should be opening the batting with Tamim Iqbal. And as I said, he played very impressively in his first stint as a batsman, wicketkeeper batsman. He did pretty well with scoring 44 runs. So it will be interesting to see how he fares in the one-day series against India. And Mustafizur Rahman, who in my opinion, he played against Pakistan, if I'm not wrong, also has quite a bit of talent, so he will be the one who will be bowling against India. So all in all, we are looking after, we are looking at a very interesting one-day series coming up, because Bangladesh are definitely, they have been lagging in the test arena, but as far as one-day internationals and T20s are concerned, they have been doing it, especially in one-day internationals. We saw that they put their best foot forward in the one-day international, in the World Cup 2015, which was their best World Cup in their history. So they would like to really create the habit of getting into the same mode when they play against India. And I think Bangladesh are definitely blessed with a lot of talent as far as one-day international cricket is concerned. And I think it's going to be an interesting one-day international series. It is going to be very closely fought one-day international series, according to me, as India is also, as you know, without now India, it will be very interesting to see what happens. Mahendra Singh Dhoni should be back, so that would really strengthen this Indian team no end, because Mahendra Singh Dhoni has only retired from test matches. He's still a part of the, but I'm not sure whether he's there, or probably whether Dhoni is there. I'm not really sure about it, but I reckon Mahendra Singh Dhoni should be there, or whether he's rested, one does not know. But whatever it is, it's going to be a very closely fought series, according to me, because Bangladesh are looking good in the one-day arena. Well, dear fans and subscribers, that is really a very short cricket show today, just talking about some cricket news, nothing much to really talk about. Thanks for your superb company on this Cricket Happening show. Your host Ram will be seeing you tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye for the day. Thank you.